Good morning, Snippets. So, today is Sunday. I have open stage a little bit later. It's really early today. Our open stage is at 4, which means we have to be there at 3:30. And then we have specialty rehearsal afterwards because we haven't practiced our specialty dance like at all. Like, we don't even know what it is. So, we're learning that today and then we're creating it tomorrow. And then after sing practice, Zach and I are going to go look at our potential summer apartment. Right now I'm making coffee. It's actually done. I just got out of the shower. I need to eat lunch and some other like small errands or whatever I need to do. I also need to clean a little bit, so got a couple of random things to do today. So when I graduated high school, on my Facebook, I privated most of my albums like pre-senior year because I feel like the transition between junior and senior year is whenever I became most like a real human being, I guess. I don't know, like I just made a big change like around like the end of my senior year and like going to college. And so whenever I graduated, I privated my albums prior to my senior year of high school because I didn't want my cool new college friends to know who I was prior to my senior year of high school. And so I privated all the albums, and for whatever reason today I decided to unprivate those, and I'm just this is like the calm before the storm. I feel like people are going to be asking me all sorts of questions because I was really like, I hate who I was like junior year and prior. I don't regret the things that I did, I guess, because like I wouldn't be who I am today if I hadn't have done those things. But like, I don't know, like I hated all the things that I did. Like I remember my junior year I realized what a mirror selfie was. And so I had a whole album dedicated to taking mirror selfies, and it was called The Mirror. And I unprivated that album. I didn't want to. Originally I didn't, but I did. And then I also had an album where I went to El Salvador on a mission trip for a month, and half the album is selfies of myself. Like, I hate what I did, but I've made them public anyway. I don't want to delete the pictures for whatever reason. I don't know. And I just made them public for all of my friends to see, so I might end up regretting the decision, and then I'll probably have like an anxiety attack about it later tonight and private them all again. But as of right now, it's all public, so I don't know what's gonna happen. Okay, so this week is my week to clean the toilet and the shower. This is literally my least favorite week, but you know, it's inevitable, has to happen every 3 weeks. And so, what I do on these weeks is I put in some cleaner into that, and then I use disinfecting wipes to wipe down like the whole vat. And oh, actually, I must have spotted. I need to go back. And then while that's sitting, I go in here and I wipe down the shower as well. And then, whenever that's been sitting, whenever the stuff in the bowl has been sitting for a while, I like wipe it down with that, and then, oh, it got really blurry all of a sudden. Wipe it down with that, and then I flush it all down, and then usually I take out the trash too on these weeks, because it's usually around at the same time. Toilet and shower week is literally my least favorite week. But, you know, someone has got to do it, and it has to happen, so I digress. I always get so territorial after I clean things, especially whenever I have to clean the toilet, because I'm like, so, okay, what I do is, oh, where's the light? Whenever I clean the toilet, like, it looks so perfect, so I'm like, don't you touch my clean toilet. I just spent forever cleaning that. You never can use it. I don't know, like, when the time frame is that, like, between not being able to use it and, like, you being able to dirty it again, but I'm always just like, you don't touch my toilet. I just cleaned it. And if you want to dirty it, you can clean it yourself. I don't know. I get really irrational. I'm the same way about the sink. Like, whenever I clean the sink, I'm like, you touch my sink, you die. No, I'm not really that serious. But I'm actually pretty proud of myself. So I cleaned the toilet and the shower, and I dusted, like, pretty much everything. And then I Febrezed everything, and I finally got rid of, like, there was, like, a pile of stuff over here. I finally, like, found a place for it. And I also, over here, where is it? I also like cleaned this upper part of my closet because it had gotten like really like messed up. So I organized all that. And the other things that like I didn't do, like I didn't clean the sink, or yeah, and I didn't vacuum the floors or anything. But it's not my job to do that this week, so I didn't do that. I would have if I had more time, but I shouldn't do it anyway because it's not my week to do it. I'm about to go to sing practice, and then after sing practice, I think I'm eating dinner at P-Nest, and then we're going to check out the apartment, I think. So, I haven't eaten and I'm starving, but it's all gonna work out. It's gonna be okay. Hopefully I don't faint at practice. Okay, so I just got out of practice. I just missed Brooke's Sunday night dinner because we got out at like 6:08 and dinner started at 6. So first of all, I'd have to run there. Second of all, I would be gross and not dressed up. So I'm not doing it. So I'm walking to Penland. I'm gonna grab to go Penland. Hello. I think, does that mean it's 6:15? That might be what it means. So, yeah, that's what that means. Okay. So, practice was good. We learned our specialty dance, so now we officially know the whole act. And that's pretty exciting. So, we had our open stage today in Waco Hall. We have regular practice at TCA tomorrow, and we're gonna be like cleaning up the specialty dance tomorrow. I'm exhausted. So, I'm gonna go grab food and I'll catch up with you guys later. Okay. Ooh, excuse me, let me die first. Okay, right before I vlogged last whenever I was heading to dinner, Brian asked if I wanted to go eat in East Village with him. And I told him, no, that's okay, I don't want to walk over there. And not realizing how rude that really was. I was just like, no, I'm not walking over there. Like, no, I'm going to Penland. And because East Village, for those of you, East Village is like 15-20 minutes from where I was, and Penland was only like 5. So I was like, no, I'm not walking over there. And then I realized, like, as I was eating in Penland, like, how rude I was. And for those of you guys that don't know, I don't even really understand it. No one really does. I don't even think my neurologist really understands. But part of missing parts of my brain, simply put, because of the weird way my brain interacts, like, it causes me to like act out in ways that like people don't really understand because my brain condition is like so unique, I guess. And like one of the things that causes me to be is like over emotional, like irrationally emotional, very frequently. And I'm just gonna read you this conversation that I had with Brian because I don't even know how to explain how I'm feeling really because but he explained it once. So I had told him how I was sorry for ditching him at dinner, and that was really rude of me, and I should have walked him back to East Village and not just like made him walk back by himself. And he said, oh, that's not what I meant. It was more of a, if you want to grab dinner, join me type of thing. It's no big deal. Then I said, I'm sorry. I'm just going through a mood swing. That's what happens to me. I said, this is why I don't get close with people, so I don't end up hurting them. I feel bad. He said, Caleb, I'm not upset about this at all. You really shouldn't feel bad. And then I went off and I said, not about this, about my releasing my ridiculous emotions onto you. It's hard for me to control when I do this to people, so that is why I don't like getting close to people. I bring them into a vortex I can't control. I know my emotions are irrational, but if I don't express them, then I bottle up so hard that I explode emotionally. I usually try and just be dramatic to myself or to my video blog, to you guys. But sometimes I do it to my friends too, and I hate that about myself. I seclude myself from people to reduce the risk of that happening. And he said, don't apologize for how you feel. The more you do, the worse you will feel. Just willingly admit that your emotions exist, and frankly, no one can really control their emotions. And so on and so on and so on. And then I went on to say, what did I say? I said, I just feel so helpless. Hold on. I just feel so helpless. I want so badly to just be normal, but I'm missing a part of my brain that it keeps messing up. But I'm missing a part of my brain that means I physically can't be normal, and there's nothing I can do about it. I try to just act normal. Conceal it, don't feel it, don't let it show, to quote Frozen. But I just can't sometimes, and I just want to break down and cry. But that's not normal either. I can't win, and I hate myself for it. You see why I leave people out of this? It's too complicated and too much of a burden for most people to handle. I've ruined too many lives too recently to this, and I will not let it happen again. And the conversation went on. But you guys have seen like how that's progressed, like my inner thoughts, like this whole thing. But my friends don't know these inner dialogues that I have with myself and to you every day. You've seen like the transition that's happened like from October whenever I went to the hospital, and like my relationship with Josh and Ivy ending, and then like just as it's gone on, you've seen like how it's progressed, but I don't I don't want to let that keep happening to people. I don't know if I worded that sentence correctly, but I just don't want that to happen anymore. And I don't know. Whenever I feel like there's no one I can relate to, because like my condition's so unique. Like people don't know like how to respond to it. Like I've gone to the counseling center, and like I've done like I've like done I've done I feel like everything I can do, but like my condition's so unique. No one can really understand what it is. Like even my neurologist doesn't even understand really how I operate the way I do. So I'm just trying to figure it out by myself, and sometimes it just gets to be a lot, and so that's why I try not to include people in it. But I don't know. I'm just feeling lots of things tonight, but I got done with sing practice like earlier, like 4 hours earlier than I usually do. So I'm gonna do homework and hopefully go to bed early so that I'm not super tired tomorrow on Monday. So anyway, now that I've successfully been weird with y'all, I'm gonna try and do something productive. Okay, I've returned to normal life. Whenever I get too stressed out or too overwhelmed about anything, my body puts me to sleep. And so that's what just happened. Like I fell asleep for like 3 or 4 hours. Actually, how long was it? I don't know how long it was. But now I'm gonna go to bed. So, yeah. All right. Yeah. Anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow for at least another minute. Good night.